Welcome back to the greatest football analysis show. Check the drip today. Aye, I know we got our South African viewers.
Come on.
Chief. This is homage to the Chiefs.
Drip, drip.
Drip is absolutely insane.
Drip, drip.
But let me just, you know what? This drip, it comes from this store that we're in front of, Hartex. Shout out Hartex Gram, check them out on Instagram. And the reason we're here, Poet, is that on the 19th and 20th of this month, I'm going to be doing a pop-up, selling some of my old football shirts. First 10 to 20 people that come here, I'll give you some free merch. So, you know what I'm saying? Come down 19th, 20th, to Hartex. That's on the South Bank. We've got a river as well. We've got views. We can have to take a little romantic walk at the end. Do you know what I mean? We can start a political party, a revolution, whatever we want. But yeah, anyway.
I'm going to bring 19 friends. That means we get the free gift.
So Poet's going to be here a couple times, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, from 12 to 10, I'm going to be here. Going to be a little TV here watching the football as well. So yeah, bruv, I'd love to meet some of you. Poet as well.
I'm here, bruv.
And we'll have a nice. There's a couple of drinks around here as well, so we can get a little bit waved. I'm going to try to get some free drinks for the man then as well.
Come, you lot, there's a beach. There is sand.
There is literally
I'm looking at sand.
There.
It is mud over there. So let's get down, bikinis out. Come on, my brother.
But yeah, that's the little plug. That's a little plug. Shout out to Hartex for letting me do it as well. Great shop, independently run by a real OG. So yeah, he's got a little vintage section over there as well for the shirts and a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If you want a little Levi's denim jacket and all that, you can get it.
I saw a little Versace in there.
And you got like, look, Kaiser Chiefs figures. Wow, this is worth, I don't even know how much money.
And look at this, right underneath. Feels good. This is why I'm here.
It's like he's on that have a nice vibe.
I hear you.
Hartex feels good.
Oh, I don't feel good right now, though. The hay fever. Look at my eyes. Jesus Christ.
Shout out to the bees, though. Because without bees, apparently the world will just die.
Oh, it's serious?
We need bees to pollinate flowers and plants.
Well, I actually need to leave this country, man. Hay fever is mad. Every minute I'm crying. I feel like my mum and my dad left.
I hear you. It's like me and my ex. But, Poet, we got some pre-comments. We got to oil you guys up really good before we talk a little bit about football, a bit about the Euros, a bit about England, a bit about the Floyd Mayweather fight with JakePaul.com. All right.
Howler.
Soapy says, Jim White on the Greatest Football Analysis show. There's no rules. This show is crazy. Never change. We've gone from Man Like Dog as the guest star to Jim White. This truly is the Greatest Football Analysis show. They really got Jim White on it. It really is the Greatest Analysis show on the earth. Hashtag shirt. George Benson comments. Shout out George Benson. Moved to Bali.
No way. Hey, Georgie, what's going on?
You know
Chelsea.
Paul, Matrix is mad. He said, I'm done with the UK. He moved to Bali and there's a Chelsea channel from Bali, living on the beach.
Serious?
On the beach.
See that right there? And Bali.
I rate him.
Bali is cheap, dog.
Smart man.
Come on, save your bread over there, stack up, come back to London, go again.
Let's go. And we have a big up N'Golo Kante, won the World Cup, Premier League and Champions League, and still drives a Mini, having a nice. Amari says, buy and blow this episode. Convince Poet and Vuj control the Matrix.
Who is Morpheus? Maybe it's us. Just saying.
And you know what? We're trying to do this so there'll be more for us. Bars. Hey guys, my name is Dylan Brooks and I'm South African. I'm 25 and I love God, weed, having a nice and the Greatest Football Analysis show.
Did you say God and weed?
Yep.
You're going to heaven. Just remember that. Do you know there's weed in the Bible? If you read certain passages in the Bible, they go to the bush.
Certain man are just getting lit.
They go to the bush. I don't know what the bush is. I'm just saying. I don't know what the bush is. But there are certain artifacts that suggest there is weed in it. Big man, don't
ruin the story, Klopp.
Forget that bush. If that girl got bush down there, bring the chainsaw, just...
I like a little landing strip.
Yes.
Heathrow thing.
It looks neat.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what it is? When I see that little... I'm like, oh, at least you maintain down there. I like to know you keep it clean, you know?
I love a little strip. Shout out to Gatwick. Luton Airport. The Luton Airport is the entrance to Eastern Europe.
I hate Luton Airport.
It's pretty bad.
Actually,
Gatwick is worse, though.
I don't know, you know. Luton's just a mess. It's just... You don't even show your passport to go through.
New York Airport. You've been there?
Of course I've been New
York Airport. I don't even know what to compare it to.
It's really scary. Very
I don't know. What's the main New York airport? Like JFK.
JFK. Oh my lord.
It is horrendous.
Magic bullets.
JFK. It's all like in like steel, silver. It's just.
I know. Luton still wins.
All right. Let us know your worst airport as we move on to, last week we spoke about...
Wait. The worst airport is definitely in Jamaica. I keep telling people, they think I'm joking. This bench is the same size as duty free. Howler. How could this be duty free? Might as well steal it. I carry on.
Last week we spoke about the best black goalkeepers. Dante W said, favourite black goalkeepers, Jamal Blackman. It's literally in his name.
Rotherham a minute. Yeah, he's decent still.
Then we have Jake Ingram says, Bill Hamid, black goalkeeper, local talent, and nearly at one club man at DC United. And Crossfire says, hell yeah, I went to high school with him in Annandale, VA.
Oh,
you see the people that follow us, yeah? The maddest niche. A man went to like Bay Americans, South Africans, Canadians, and obviously the UK all over the gaff.
I respect him though.
Went to school with him.
It's like we've got a very small group of people that we connect with in this country, and then we just found that same group all over the world, and now we're a big group of people.
And they just let everything fly. Just have a nice.
Feels
Hartex,
good.
Feels good. 19th, 20th. Make sure you calm down. Faik says, my favourite black goalkeeper of all time would be Khamenei, Shaka Kista, Victor Enema, and David James.
I'm sticking with David James. They even uploaded a clip the other day of him smelling the football. I said, who does that?
And he painted me.
He painted Vuj.
David James has painted me.
This is a fact. There is not one other black goalkeeper that has painted Vuj. Fact. I only talk facts here.
It's very niche.
Very niche.
Very niche. All right, you know what? Before we go into the football, because you know what? International right now, there's a couple of friendlies, teams announced. There's not much excitement because I feel like we're building up right now. We're doing a bit of foreplay before the Euros. Obviously, the event's going to be here. A couple of things are happening. Floyd Mayweather against Jake Paul. YouTube, you know, everyone's talking about it. So let's have a little chat. Not too much. What do you think of that event?
Howler?
Yeah.
It's a howler.
It's a red card.
It's a howler. Please, can we upload the clip of what people that paid?
Well, Eddie Huang, someone sent me this. This is Eddie Huang's experience of the fight. So,
Man called it Firefest.
$750 for a ticket to sit that far.
The killer is, the only winners have to be the people that put it on because they make all the profit.
Peas.
But there is no long-term investment in that, guys, because you fucked over the people. The next time you go to do it, will we trust you? Probably not.
And they made a lot of money. There was also no winner because it was like a
Howler.
friendly bout. I see Jake Paul try to land some blows. Floyd just put his hands up and nothing really happened. Gave him a little one bang in the face. I think Floyd landed 40% of his punches. Jake Paul landed like 15%. Like, at the end of the day, if Floyd Mayweather wanted to bang him, he would have banged him.
100%. 100%.
If he wanted to.
100%.
And he was, let me take the check, let me not kill this guy. You know what, marketing. America is a whole different type of gravy.
It's really weird that
because when KSI did it, he banged him. Banged him, knocked him out. We're good. He won on points, but still.
To be fair though, this is Mayweather.
Exactly.
And we're in June. So that's already confusing for me.
So I don't know, I guess it's marketing. It is, you know, it's the American sort of, you know, they put on a thing and...
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. If anyone wants to watch it, watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Is it a howler? Yes. Did I stay up until 3:45 and then woke up at 9 o'clock and realised I paid for something I didn't watch? For me, howler.
However, though, let us know what you think about the fight. Was it fair? I mean, at the end of the day, you know what? Who cares?
Look at them hugging each other.
And they were hugging so much.
Come on, fam.
You know what, Po? Pride Month.
Feels good.
It feels good, man.
Not for me, but for these lot, it feels good.
Exactly, man. I just hugging. You get me? Embracing. Get me? All right, boom. Shout out to the man. Them just celebrate. Look, fam. Look at this image.
Look at this.
They look like they wanted to lips. But look, we're gonna move on. Shout out to them on their new wedding wows. But NBA playoffs. Banging.
Talk to me about it.
Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
Underdogs. They got my guy. I don't think he's related to Steph Curry, but his surname is Curry
Okay.
as well. No, Young. Is it Trey Young? Sorry. It's like, what am I talking about? Trey Young plays for Atlanta.
Oh, Ashley Young's cousin.
Ashley Young's cousin. They've got Bogdanovic, the Serbian guy, and they beat Philadelphia 76ers by like 4 points.
They beat them in Pride Month. Go on.
Exactly. But there's also it's up to 7 games. My guy Jokic killing it. Playing their first game tonight against the Suns. Yeah, I've been really proper following it, bro.
I can tell.
Lakers are out. Obviously, LeBron walked off. Bruv, playoffs are sick.
When I saw, what's the LeBron thing? Everyone's like...
So he got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, which is the first time it's ever happened to him in his career. And yeah, he walked off in the 6th game when they were down 20 points. I'm out. 5 minutes before the end, he was like, I'm out, which you don't really do. So you got a bit of credit for that.
Yeah, but he's emotionally involved. I hear it. LeBron, I'm with you. No, you come past that. Don't be silly.
Please,
this is for everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome to planet Earth. Great place, this.
But that is the NBA news. I'm going for Jokic and the Nuggets, even though he's missing a few starters. He's a second-hand man. Jamal Murray, actually, is injured. So I don't know. We'll see. They got the Suns, decent team. Devin Booker and the boys, young team. But anyway, let's go into the football because it's meant to be a football show.
We're here.
But there's no rules as well. England squad, yeah? We had Jasper say, curious whom Po Vuj and Co would cut and why from the 33-man England rosters to get to the 26. Obviously, the 26 has happened. 75 right-backs are playing.
Looks good.
Do you have any critiques of the England squad? How far do you reckon England could go?
Do you know what I've realised? These are professional guys living their life. I don't want to criticise you too much, like, because you're well done.
Or any feedback, any feedback.
But first of all, I don't understand why Connor Cody and Tyrone Mings are going ahead of Ben White. That doesn't make sense to me.
He got called up.
I understand
today.
that, but we are thinking about it like long term. This England side, you want them to go and be close together and win several tournaments. So not just the Euros, the World Cup.
I think this country would take one though, bro.
No, of course, but it would be nice to win multiple. So if you've got a younger set of team, that means if they're like 22, they're here for this Euros, then the thing after that, then after that, they're a bit of a...
Okay.
If you have people that are like 28, this is the only tournament.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you try and build your international side almost like a club side? So they're used to each other, they can play with each other well. I think it would be a little bit better. Because there is no real pride, unfortunately, for playing for England.
We'll talk about that, but...
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you need to get it right with the team just so you could try and think of an alternative. Like the Italians, it don't matter who links up. Them man are just gassed to be Italian. I don't feel that same vibe about the English, so it's like you need to get it right. And I just think, no disrespect to Tyrone Mings and Connor Cody, but Ben White should be going before them. Young player, under 25s. You know I love the under 25s. Released by Southampton. Next thing you know, 6 years later, he's in the England team. Good player.
What is cool is that you're bringing that up. Literally this morning, Ben White was called up. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold. There was a whole bit of drama about him. Is he going to play? Is he not? In the end, he gets injured in a friendly. So he's even said, "I'm absolutely gutted. Didn't make it." Should have England though maybe called up Lingard or JWP, Ward-Prowse.
When you take a look at who they took in their place. James Ward-Prowse is someone I love, but there's just a generation of centre midfielders that could be more better suited, like Jude Bellingham, 17 years old, a prime example of what I'm talking about, and Henderson, God.
Right now, we're top heavy. We got all the breast. Bruv.
But the thing is, Ward-Prowse offers set pieces. That's the only...
I don't think there's much. You know what? Southgate, I think, has done a good job with this selection. I think Lingard wouldn't have gotten game time. Because
you're never going to get everyone happy anyway.
Lingard wouldn't have gotten game time. Maybe Ward-Prowse. Lingard ahead of who? Who does he play ahead of, bruv? He's had a good running form last 10 games.
Personally, and I love you because you've got good hair, I'm dropping Calvert-Lewin. I'm saying, Rashford, I'll operate you through the middle.
Okay.
And I'm bringing Jesse Lingard. 100%. Jesse Lingard's a man that he has proven when he's in a good mood and he's having a good time, Donny contributes. It doesn't matter who it's for. At West Ham, he's done a remarkable job. That period at Manchester United where he was very effective. For England, he puts on a good show. I think Jesse Lingard, off the strength of where he's come from and his performances, he deserves to go to the Euros. 100%.
Well, let us know. Lingard, do you think he should have been called up? But looking at the squad, this was my top 11, Paul.
That's good.
Did it on the BBC. I think I went a little bit young. Bit of experience, but I went Pickford in the goal.
Okay.
I thought, you know what, let me go Pickford.
Yeah.
He's got a World Cup experience. Had a great World Cup. Pickford.
Great save against Colombia.
And the penalties as well. I think that, I'll put him ahead of Henderson just about. I put James right back. I think he's so strong and quick.
He's amazing.
But also, he's a unit. And I love a right back that's a unit. I don't think anyone's going past him. You'll pocket bare, man.
He pocketed Sterling, boy, on a mad thing.
I went Maguire Mings because I feel like centre back. There's no other options we can go with there.
Okay.
Who would you chuck in there?
I'll let you know my team afterwards.
Cool. A Shaw left back. I think.
I love him.
Once again, he's got the back. He should be in the Bundesliga. He's got the back. I'm picking him for the back. 100%. Homosexual thing. Pride Month.
I've got you a Bundesliga jersey, by the way. T-shirt coming.
Don't lie.
Yeah, it's like Bundes, but it means Bunda.
Bruv. Elbow me.
Yeah.
Please do.
Shout out Nate. Come on.
Then I went. This is where I think it could be. This is where I think England have options. NSG.
Okay.
Middle and up top, we can switch it up however we want.
You gone for?
4-3-3 I went. Foden on the right, cutting into his left. I love a man that cuts in.
Come on.
Always cutting in. Bellingham.
You know I love Jude.
I put him as the box-to-box defensive. Maybe he shouldn't be there, but why not?
No rules.
Mount cutting in on his right. He's like bow-footed. He can be a little bow-footed player as well.
Carry on.
Up top, Sancho. Because he's a quick. He's
amazing. What an amazing player.
Kane, you have to pick Kane. I think he has one man.
First name on the sheet.
The spot is cemented is Kane, number one, and I went Sterling. Cutting in again. Just bare man inverted. Just inverted people everywhere.
You know, when not cutting in, it's not great.
When
they're doing what I'm doing now.
I was actually pretty good.
Klopp is coming with a banner. Wait, come in. Do it on the mic. What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said it's not always great that somebody cuts in. Exactly. me walking into the shop now. Cutting in.
For no
With that
reason.
hat though, that hat is worth it.
It's worth it. I got you something as well.
Hello.
Oh.
I got my little Vink card.
It's a tappy card.
Hashtag ad, but not paid because we have to pay Klopp. He's made us a little personalized card. Hashtag Vink. Check it out. It's his own business where basically you got these special business cards that you scan and it opens up to your website.
No, you don't need to scan it. You just tap it.
You just tap it.
Yeah.
You don't even scan it. You just tap it.
This
Tap
is
it on the back of
lit.
the phone.
Tap it.
Aye.
Top of the phone.
Nah, Klopp.
Klopp, we've got to put the details in the description. Details in the description below. Please do
That's
go and
cold.
check it out for Vink.
No way. You just tap your phone.
Cold.
Yeah, and then you go. There's you.
Get the out of
All
here,
right, Klopp,
bro.
go. I've got to say my England team now.
All right.
I'm really excited about this part.
Poets England
I
team.
won't be cutting in anymore.
Nah, it's not
All
rules.
right. Poets England team. That was
I've
sick.
gone for any one of
go
the
on.
three
Show
you
me,
want
show
in
me.
goal. I think they're all equally as bad and equally as good as each other.
Right.
The best is probably Sam Johnson. Can't lie
West
to you.
Bromwich, YOLO.
Yeah, come on. Give West Brom something to shout about.
Give
I'm
us-
going Reece James right back,
Come
only
on.
because Trent's not there. I'm going Maguire because in Mykonos it was terrible, but the bounce back from Mykonos, soldier boy.
I like it.
Beside him, I want a man that once upon a time cried. A man from the flipping second, is it the second championship? Not the championship,
15th.
second division. Said, I'm going to score against this guy, and he scored against this
Who you
guy.
going
But
for?
his bounce back again. Ireland, Badge, Stone. I'm going for Stones. Left back, are you sure? Of course Luke's there. Then, for the DM, or not DM, or wherever, Hendo. First name on the bloody team sheet for me.
Okay.
Beside Henderson now, I'm going to go Declan Rice. I'm going to have
You know
them
what? You're
both sit
being
there.
more stable. Let's be honest.
Come on.
Right now,
there's horses
stability.
there. There's horses.
So I've gone for just all out.
Go mad.
Yeah.
I hear you. Now, in the middle is where it's difficult.
Oh.
You did see Grealish the other day go mad. You have seen Mason Mount go mad. But I am biased. Phil Foden goes there for me in the middle. Harry Kane in front of Phil Foden. And either side of him, I'm going for Jadon Sancho. Again, for me, one of the first names in the team sheet if you watch a lot of Jadon Sancho. On the other side,
Go on. Who?
Mason Mount. You saw the pass he played in the Champions League final.
But you're
That's
not
my
going.
cousin.
All right, Papa, you're not going for Sterling. Bench.
Sterling's on the bench now. Sterling's on the bench now. I need to see some hunger. If you give Sterling
Right.
Aki and Saltfish at half-time, hat-trick. But right now, I'm just loving Sancho. I'm loving Mason Mount. Loving Mason Mount.
That's a good side. Well, look, me and Poet, a little bit of a different approach there. But let us know in the comments who would you pick for your England side of the
I had
Euros.
Sterling before though, but I changed my mind.
It's one of those ones, but bruv, you can switch it up after a game. One man has a poor game, there's someone waiting to take your spot.
You think I need a game? I need 5 minutes of just looking at the ceiling. And I've just changed my mind.
I like it. Let us know what you think. Well, look, we were talking about England though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying sometimes it maybe feels like there isn't that unity,
There isn't.
right? In the squad. Now, we had the incident of the fans booing the players kneeling.
Yeah.
And it feels like that's definitely been a big talking point in football this year.
Yeah.
How do you reckon the camp feels? Because when you've got obviously so many black players,
Yeah.
they've obviously come together and said, look, we want to show a standard. And they were trying to say, look, we're not about the organisation, but we're trying to say this is a stand for us that we're against racism. Now, if you're a black man playing for England, and then your own fans are kind of booing what you, it's just, how would you? I don't know what I'd do. I don't know how I'd feel going into the tournament. Would I feel like I belong? Would I feel like I want to win? Would I feel like, am I playing for something that doesn't really represent me fully? Like how, you know what I'm saying? How do you?
To be honest with you, and you know where I stand with this thing.
Yeah.
I'm privileged to be in a country where I can look after my family. I am. But it's not my country, and that's what I'm saying. There's another prime example. And I hate to be that sort of guy. It's horrible. But if I was playing for Jamaica, I wouldn't get booed unless I'd done something bad. You're not going to boo me because I'm black, because everyone's black.
Yeah.
But in a country where you are 3%, yeah, this is going to happen. Do I understand? 100%. Is it right? No. But do I understand? Unfortunately, I do. Even I've had enough. One doggy. D. What's my name? Oh, Nana. He plays for Ajax. Come on. Look at these guys, man. They just want to put things on their gram. They don't know me. But the problem is, I'm going to be honest with you, man.
Yeah,
The problem is, it's not football. It's just society in England. People in England need to be re-educated. Because if you tell someone, don't boo, don't do this, come past people. We don't own the land. You can't tell someone don't boo and not tell them the reasons why.
Yeah.
You have to educate people on what's going on. So
And I think people are slowly trying to get an education element in. I see Ian Wright speaking about it. I see the footballers speaking about it. Obviously, Zaha's not for kneeling, for example.
I wouldn't
so
kneel. I would never kneel. I'm
Yeah.
standing up.
That's what I mean. Like, is it like, this is what I wonder, right? Let's imagine, this is a hypothetical, it's not going to get there, but imagine they change the gesture to like standing up, I don't know, fucking fist up or holding side. I don't know. Would they still boo?
Vuj, kneeling is not going to stop racism.
No, I know that.
All it does
I'm
is...
talking about the gesture with the fans.
No, because they're kneeling to hopefully the next generation of people coming through will respect.
Okay.
But we
I
have
reckon
to...
it's the old generation now that still don't really get it.
They don't get it. But even the new generation don't get it. All the new generation is seeing a bag of people kneeling and saying we're all equal. One, we're not. That's one. We're not all the same. I'm not on that
it's
sentiment.
hard to be equal,
I am
yeah,
different to Vuj. You can see we are different.
Have a
So
nice.
you have to respect the differences. And once you get to respecting the differences, there's an understanding. And no one's going to boo. But right now, you're confusing people. We're all the same. It's all bollocks. Oversaturating the market. Everywhere I go, kick racism out of football. Like, allow it. You lot are just lying. It's just another promotional campaign to make some money. It's nonsense.
Well, poet with, well, you know what? I hear you still. And I think it's a real take still.
But it's all right, though. Do what you want, people. You know my thing. I'm out here having a good time. I'm having sex with bare white girls for the slavery, so fuck it.
Yes, I'm doing the reverse, but I hear you.
I'm just being serious. But yeah, man. It don't matter. Let's have a good time, people.
I agree. Let's enjoy the Euros. But it always just makes me think about identity. It's like, if I played for, like, if someone said to me, England or Serbia, you know who I'm picking.
Yeah, same me. If you
And
said
I
to
wonder,
me,
like, someone, obviously Sterling, background Jamaican, some of the man, they're from different countries in terms of their parents. It's like, how do they feel playing for England? Do they feel that?
no. They
That's
don't
what
know
I
the
think.
national anthem. If the Queen is saved or not, they don't care. Like, these dons just want money, and I get it. And do you know what? If the long-term plan is to play for England, what have you, to one day go back and build up your thing, I'm here for
You know
it.
what? There's no rules.
There's no
Yeah, I might play for
rules.
USA if they ask me. You know what? New York Red Bulls, national team.
Big man, I'll play for Australia.
Let us know what you think about, obviously, the booing, the kneeling. What's your opinions on that? But look at this, Paul.
Go on, family.
The group is tight.
Come on, Virgin.
It's a strong group. Obviously, I'm wearing a Czech shirt. Shout out to the Slavic nations. But you have got Croatia, you've got Czech Republic, and you got Scotland. Scotland beat Luxembourg 1-0. Croatia lost to Belgium. Italy beat Czech Republic 4-0. But one interesting thing about this group is if England finish first, they cross over with France, Germany, Hungary, Portugal. If England finish second, they cross over with Poland, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden. Do you reckon that last game, if they can finish second with a draw, England will take that rather than go and play arguably a much harder time?
We're talking about a side where we're saying this is the best generation of English talent and we can win, can win the whole Euros. Why are you concerned about who you play when it comes around then?
Right, look,
If you're one of the best sides, you have to win.
I agree.
Eventually, you're going to play a good side. Like England, think about it this way. If you was to beat a bigger side that early, that will build you with more confidence to go on. Because you saw what happened in the last World Cup. Big man, you were beating loads of mediocre nations, no disrespect to them. And then you got Croatia, who were semi-decent, and you apple crumbled. You took the lead. Trippier, we were there. So I say get a good nation, beat them, build confidence.
I agree. You want to see where you want to see where your side's at. Even when Greece won the Euros, they played Czech Republic, Portugal, Spain. Portugal again in the final. Group stages were tough. They played France and they beat them.
Listen, they played a Czech Republic side that had Rosicky, Jan
Yeah.
Koller, Milan Baros. It was a good Czech
And
Republic
France
side.
in the quarters.
France, we know what France had.
Come
so
on, bro.
At England, honestly, I mean this in the nicest possible way. The press, stop being pussies. You lot are being pussies.
That reminds me of Serbia, bro.
being
Serbia always
pussies,
trying to do the
man.
mathematical thing.
Oh.
If we draw and score 2 goals less than the other side, we can finish 15th and still get the Nations League. You know what I mean? Like,
You're shouting Rashford is the
Yeah.
best, Harry Kane's the best, this guy's the best. So why are you scared of playing the best then?
forget the GCSEs, go and play your football. But let us know what you think
Come on.
if you would be a bit more cautious. But looking at the other groups, there's a couple of interesting groups, Paul. I'd say my favourite group here is maybe the Austria, Netherlands, North Macedonia, Ukraine. Because that is a football niche dream.
That's a mad niche group, innit?
Austria with Arnautovic and the boys. Then you got Netherlands, a young Dutch side that could shock everyone, maybe
Could.
even go all the way. North Macedonia,
Who have they got again?
they
got that
added
boy
North
from,
in their name.
They got a boy from Leeds, innit? They got a boy from
Alioski.
Leeds. Alioski.
Yeah, a couple of like Albanian-born players there as well, playing there. Just saying, man, are
Shout out
techie.
Albania.
The Balkan players are techie.
And
You
then
got Pandev
Ukraine.
as well. Pandev still plays football.
Pandev-
Go around Pandev. He scored the
Ukraine.
goal that put them through. Then you got Ukraine. Man, have been in a war recently. So it's
My favourite group, obviously, Sweden. I'm going to be shouting out Isaac, shout out Somalia, Eritrea, East Africa. They got a striker called Isaac.
I know about Isaac, yeah, baller.
17 goals last season
Yeah.
for Real Sociedad. I'm telling you, 6'4". Shout
Lanky.
out. Come on. I believe in
Us.
that brother.
Ectomorph.
I want to come to Arsenal.
Ectomorph gang.
He is don't worry about no Zlatan. Don't worry.
Well, look, Paul, you've also got Group A, Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, Wales. Group B, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Russia.
Woo.
And you've got obviously Poland, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden. I'm going to be supporting all the Slavic nations. So the Poland, the Russia,
on, man.
the North Macedonia, just for the banter, Slovakia. Why not? That's my vibe. Anyway.
I'm going to support players. So that I just like players. And if a player is part of a team that happens to do well, so what? I'm on it. So I'll be supporting everyone now.
Yeah, well-
England, Sweden, I support you all.
Let us know who you want to win the Euros. What are you expecting from the Euros? And yeah, obviously England team stuff. All right, winner for you. Give me a winner.
Oh, you put me on the spot with
I
a clearest sale.
I want a shock, but give me a winner.
I'm going for... What did I say? I'm going for, France to win.
Yeah.
But my shock team
Oh, dark horse.
is Italy.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
Chiesa.
I spoke about Barella years ago to man. Tigo's now clocked that Barella's a baller. He's on Barella. Barella, Verratti, Chiesa. They still got the old backline of veterans. I just think that's a side, no matter what, they just quietly go about their business. If you don't know about the 2006 World Cup, Italy had a mad argument at the start. And it ended up with Fabio Cannavaro lifting the trophy being World Player of the Year. So I don't know.
I'm going to go for like a mad random one.
What are you going for?
I think my
To win?
dark horse, of France
first.
is the favourites. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go Holland.
Okay.
I want to go Holland. The Orange have been waiting a long time for this. And I think they've got a good side. They've got a bit of chemistry. Memphis Depay can make a little rap afterwards as well.
Come on.
And like a dark horse for me, I like Hungary, bruv.
Don't know why I thought you were going to say Hungary. I don't know why.
It's a mad group they're in, but I like them.
They got a real good player, Dominic. I'm watching you. There are players that I just love.
They play as a team.
You see Dominic, how do you say his second name? Sebastian.
Yes, Shebalos. I don't even know. Something like that.
Bro, 20 years old, moves like Zlatan.
Well, let us know your winner. You have to shout out, obviously, USA beating Mexico. Big rivalry there. In the CONCACAF Nations League. I have no clue what that means. But apparently it was a great game.
Oh, yeah. Well, comments, listen, people in my DMs talking about it.
Christian
one of the best
Pulisic
games.
scored a winner in extra time. So yeah, shout out to the Mexicans and Americans going at it. We also had Chamo saying 10th of June is Serbia's Jamaica.
1-1.
1-1.
We
I
draw.
reckon that was Betfair, you know.
Yeah, so.
I reckon they got together, the FAs. You know how we are, fam. We like what I was saying.
You know, Jamaicans as well, terrible over there.
The Jamaicans and the Serbs got together. Rakia, a bit of, you know what I'm saying, hey, what you say, dog?
Well,
Liquor
look,
draw.
money.
And then the Serbian's like, my friend, a draw it is.
And they done the draw
Had a
thing.
little shot. Put some money on it, back end.
Everyone's happy though.
Chinese betting syndicate. You know what I'm saying?
Andre Gray, wait till you check out the interview we have with him, but Andre Gray scored the opening goal. Big fan of him. Big fan of him.
Yeah, we had that happen. A couple of post comments to get you guys, you know, a little bit more. You know, we're oiling down now. We're cuddling, you know, cuddling a bit after the whole show. Cameron says, big love to you, Po Vuj. Saw you today before my shift working at Wembley. Thanks for being so generous. # shirt. And this is the man that got the shirt. He left a comment. You know what happened with the Man City shirt? We finished the show. A guy came up to us. He goes, I'm a Man City fan, man. We lost the Champions League. I said, here's the shirt. But you have got to leave a comment. So it's legal. And he won.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, I was like, you can't argue that. Also, I got a shirt to give away again.
What?
There you go, Nick.
You mean you got another shirt to give away? Another shirt? You mean times two? Have I got a mic on? Oh my God, I do. Come on, jogging gang.
Fresh out the box.
Fresh off the jet, sharper than Gillette.
If you made it this far in the show, because this is the most loyal fans that have made it this far. # shirt, Serbia shirt. You know it means a lot to me. Serbia home shirt. So hashtag Serbia now. So people can't just be cheeky and write shirt.
Yeah, I like that
So
one.
they can't be cheeky and just write shirt. I think we're doing another one.
Big up
Hashtag
Serbia,
Because obviously Jamaica, Serbia 1-1 to celebrate, you know, Serbia not making it into the Euros. You can win a shirt. Hashtag niche. So yeah, hashtag Serbia if you want to win a shirt. Leave your comments, hashtag Serbia at the end. What we got here? I just want to say, I'll wait all week for you guys to upload. Never missed you guys since 2016.
Jesus.
5 years every week. We're like family over here. And we got nothing beats the Poet and Vuj Wanderers community.
All right, I was going to FaceTime one guy.
Go on. What, is he?
While you're doing that,
Go on, Kloppy.
there was a few comments.
Go on.
A few comments saying hashtag shirt. When Klopp signed it, I wanted it. There's a few people commenting there. Yeah, shirt signed by Klopp, I want it.
But that's the end of the show.
Man.
Hashtag Serbia. We're here. 19th, 20th. Make sure you come down.
100%.
There's the Hartex Instagram.
Transfers.
Let's do it.
Oh, you got some transfer news?
Transfers.
Go on.
Transfers. Wijnaldum, my daughter Jeannie, signed for PSG.
Ronaldo's gone PSG.
Did he really go?
Well,
When do you find out?
Double his wages, and it's going
Oh, he's left
So,
the
all about the
Prem.
money,
But then you lot
all
signed
about the
Connect. You signed Connect though.
PSG. Ronaldo is signed for Liverpool. Apparently PSG now going for Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Yeah.
Cristiano, Neymar, and Mbappe.
Yeah.
Talk about brand heavy. Jesus
I think Mbappe's
Christ.
going to leave.
Cheat code.
I think Mbappe's going to leave.
You reckon so? He walks out the interview, innit?
Yeah.
Arsenal
I
apparently
think
going for
he's gonna-
Sterling. What a howler.
Wow.
We're never going to get him. He's never going to come. He's like, he probably saw that report and said, whatever.
Back to London. Yeah.
And shout out Aston Villa, Buendia. They stole out of Arsenal as well. Arsenal are going to be the biggest howlers in the transfer market.
Tom, any other transfer news?
Hakimi going PSG apparently.
Hakimi, I read that as, oh, PSG again. Hakimi.
Anything
What the
else
hell?
interesting? Oh,
Sancho's actually moved to Man United for cheaper than last year.
and the Everton coach gone to Real Madrid.
Carlo left.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Carlo left for Real Madrid, didn't he?
He left James at Everton.
That is rude. Man left him in Merseyside.
Kid fam.
It's peak, innit?
Peak.
That's his son as well.
It is.
Fact for Everton as well.
Go on.
Go on.
So they spent 102 million on like 7 players, including like Walcott, Snyder,
Yeah.
Mo Besic, all of that, and they got 2 million profit. Not 2 million profit, 2 million back. from all of that.
Everton spent 107 million pounds on 5-6 players and they only got 2 million pounds back. That is 105 million loss.
That's why you have to rate Spurs.
Oh.
Spurs will sign man for 100,000 and sold that for 22 million. Daniel
guys.
Levy. All right, boys.
Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you potentially Friday.
What do you mean? If you want it to happen, it happens. You know I'm here for the community.
We're going to be doing some live streams during the Euros as well for the England game, so stay tuned for that as well.
And I'll do one more thing.
Go on.
Me and Vuj will sit down and talk about it. I'm going to take 2-3 people, Nando's, me, Vuj, them, during the Euros as well. We're going to get some cheeky Nando's.
Let's
fam.
celebrate.
Let's
Bruv,
celebrate.
hey, Paul, I love it.
Yeah, man.
We're taking you Nando's soon as well, so stay tuned
course.
for that. 33.
He said 33.